Hi, this video is going to explain how to complete the American Dream paragraph. So you're going to want to click here to access the writing assignment. I already have it open. So let's take a look. This is an American Dream text-based paragraph with a works cited page. The prompt: in a well-developed paragraph, analyze why money is the main factor, positively or negatively, in the American Dream. Be sure to use both articles to support your answer. So after reading For the Love of Money and When the Joneses Wear Jeans, you'll ask yourself, was money a positive factor in achieving the American Dream, a negative factor in achieving the American Dream, or is it both? Is it both? Can it be both positive and negative? Okay, so you're going to want to have both articles open because you're going to want to be able to toggle back and forth. You need to use both articles to support your answers. So you'll want to make sure that those are open as you're writing your paragraph. Let's look at the breakdown of how you're going to construct or put this paragraph together. You'll need a topic sentence with your main claim, right? Either it's a positive, negative, or a combination of both factors for the American Dream. This is sort of your overarching idea, okay? And then you're going to build two ACEs or two CERs in which you are supporting this main claim that you have made. So in your first ACE or CER, okay, what's one reason why money is the main factor in the American Dream? Is it one reason is it's positive or it's negative? Sort of that overarching idea for that first claim. Then you'll want to select a piece of evidence from one of the articles to support your claim. And either you're going to embed your direct quote or paraphrase, put in your own words that quote and include the MLA citation. So let me just show you an example. If I were reading For the Love of Money and I wanted to pull this first sentence, I thought this first sentence is just perfect for my claim that the American Dream is negatively impacted by money, okay? So if I were making that claim, this piece of evidence would be a great support for it's a negative factor in achieving the American Dream. So I have this nice quote, okay? I need to make sure that I MLA cite it. So I know that the author's last name is Polk, and I'm on page 1. So I'm gonna come back to my paragraph. Okay, I'm going to put in my parentheses. I'm going to put the author's last name, the page number, and then close the parentheses. The period is on the outside of the quote or the parentheses. I'm going to make sure that I have my quotation marks around my quote itself. I'm also going to make sure that I am embedding that quote. Okay, that I'm embedding that quote. So I could say something to the effect of, one person experienced a negative impact of money, experienced the negative impact of money. Okay, so one person experienced the negative impact of money as he stated, in my last year on Wall Street, my bonus was $3.6 million, and I was angry because it wasn't big enough. Okay, so I've used the set off method for building in my quote. I have the person who said it, I'm a little bit vague about it, that's okay, and a verb, so he stated, okay? I could change that to a build-in by taking the word that, or adding the word that and deleting the comma, because the build-in always uses the word that with no comma. I could also create that colon. One person experienced the negative impact of money as he stated during his time on Wall Street during bonus season. In my last year on Wall Street, my bonus was $3.6 million, and I was angry because it wasn't big enough. Okay. Notice how I have that complete sentence before my colon and my quote essentially modifies that sentence that comes before the colon. Okay, so there's those three different ways: the build in, the set off, or the colon. And if you need to watch the video to review how to embed quotes, that's in last week's module 10. That video is embedded there. You're more than welcome to go watch that to review. Then you're going to want to explain how and why the evidence you have provided supports your claim. So think about, how does this piece of text show us that money is a negative factor in the American dream? So I might say something to the effect of, when someone is upset about receiving a $3.6 million bonus, this clearly demonstrates that money can have a negative impact on the American dream. Most people would be absolutely over the moon, overjoyed, elated to receive that sum of money. However, when someone is upset by that level of a bonus, it clearly demonstrates that the American money can have a negative impact on the American dream. Okay. Remember, folks, when we're writing our ACEs or CERs, this is really where we show our reader our ability to analyze this quote that we have provided. We're showing those connections, those inferences, that insight, that commentary, that depth of thought. How does this piece of evidence support that claim? This is where you want to spend a bulk of your writing. Okay. Notice that my quote is about 2 lines, a line and a half long. My explanation or reasoning should be at least that long, if not longer. Okay, we don't want to just have a short little piece of reason or explanation. We want to fully give our reader that connection or those ideas that we have about how this piece of evidence supports our claim. Okay, then you're going to repeat that same process with another ACE using the other articles. So I used the Polk article first. You could then use the Steinhauer article, When the Joneses Wear Jeans. You could flip-flop them if you wanted to include the Joneses Wear Jeans article first and For the Love of Money second. That's fine. It's completely up to you. But you're going to complete that same process with a second ACE or CER. Then you are going to have a conclusion sentence. Okay, a conclusion sentence. Overall, ask yourself, why is it important to realize and understand that money is a factor in the American dream? Okay, you've been showing your reader, here's why it's positive, negative, or a combination of both. But you want to leave your reader with that lasting impression of like, why should we care that money is such a foundational part of the American dream, right? Why should we realize and understand and think about that? Okay, so answer that question in a thoughtful way. Okay, that will sort of sum up or conclude your paragraph. Be sure to include transitions between your ACEs or CERs. I put 3 little asterisks between those so that you know that, oh, ding, 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 I need to put a transitional word, something like to begin, first, to start, for example, something like that that lets your reader know I'm going into my first piece of, or my first argumentative claim. And then that second argumentative claim, you might write something to the effect of additionally, second, also, next, something that lets your reader know you're bringing up another idea. Okay, you'll type your response right here. Okay, so just type away. Paragraph, 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 yay! Okay, so once you've completed your paragraph, it's time to include a works cited page. And a works cited page is something that, a skill that all juniors need to be able to do by the end of their junior year of English. So let's review how to create a works cited page. Okay, a works cited page goes on a completely separate piece of paper. So after you typed your paragraph, okay, you have lots of writing, 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 lots of writing. Okay, you're going to hit enter, 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 all the way down till you hit a brand new page. So now I'm on page 3. Okay, you're going to come up here and you're going to change the alignment to centered. Oops, that didn't actually click. Okay, and you're going to type works cited. And actually, we're going to change this all to Times New Roman 12-point font. Okay, it's works cited, not works cited, not works cited page, it's works cited, and it's in the middle, it's centered, okay? Then you're gonna hit enter, enter again, okay? Now you're going to need to include those citations, okay? It tells us where this information came from. So you'll click on align, you'll press left align or left justified. So now your cursor is moved over all the way to the left-hand side, okay? You will come to the articles that we've used, and at the very bottom of the page, you'll notice that your MLA citation has already been included at the bottom of the page. You'll simply highlight it, copy it, and paste it, okay? A couple things I want you to notice is that we have the author's last name and first name, the title of the article, the publication from which it came from, the New York Times, day, month, year, and then the website, okay, or the link. Then we'll come to the second article because we've used two articles, so we need to cite both of them because we have in-text citations for both. We're going to copy and paste. Copy and paste. And I'm just going to fix this one. That's okay. So what I want you to notice is that in a works cited page, folks, it's alphabetical order. It's alphabetical order by the author's last name. So we have Polk and then Steinhauer. And I just happen to copy and paste them in the correct order. But if you needed to switch them, you could to make sure that they were in alphabetical order. There's also a hanging indent. So notice how the second line of both of these citations is indented. In an MLA works cited page, that is the rule. That's what MLA wants us to do. So that's already been done for you, but just something I want you to notice. So just to quickly review, works cited, centered, Times New Roman 12-point font. All of the articles that you typed or cited in your paragraph should be included in your works cited page in alphabetical, 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 alphabetical. What order? Alphabetical. Okay, let's just quickly jump over to the rubric. Let's just look at a couple of things. Okay, you want to make sure that you have a clear, mature topic sentence, that you have two or more claims, so two either answers or claims. You want to make sure that you have specific facts or evidence for each claim, so make sure that you have cited each article at least one time. You want to have reasons and explanation that demonstrate your insight. How have you taken this evidence and fully explained how it supports this claim? Okay. And then a concluding sentence that clearly ends the paragraph, that gives a nice, thoughtful, satisfying ending. And then you want to make sure that you reread your paragraph. Look for any spelling, grammar, punctuation, any capitalization, any of the errors that we would expect a junior level student to be able to find and fix. Okay. All right. Best of luck. I hope this video has helped explain this assignment for you. Have a great day.